Everybody, it's Tasha here, and I have a word for you guys. God was speaking to me while I was driving, and I was like, I can't wait till I get home to tell you guys what he put on my spirit to share. Before I do, I just want to say hi and introduce myself. If you are new to my channel and you have not seen any of my videos before, hi, my name is Tasha. I talk about all things God, all things good on my YouTube channel. I'm so happy that you're here. If you don't mind, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with someone that you think it will be helpful with or beneficial to. All my existing subscribers, I just want to say welcome back. I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I hope everybody is having a great day. Just wanted to get on here because God, when he was talking to me, I was like, you know what, God, thank you for changing my vision on that. Thank you for changing how I view that situation, because I didn't view it like that. And God told me, he was like, so many of my children think the way that you think. So many people think the way that you think. Like, you're so happy to get off of something, to get away from something, to move on from something. But while you're in that thing, while you're on that bumpy road, are you giving thanks? Are you sitting there like, you know what, God, I know that this bumpy road isn't going to last long, and so I'm just going to praise you in these bumps. I'm going to praise you during this time. And then he was just also too like, you know, we can almost rejoice in the bad things that's happening around us, because we know the God that we serve is going to make it work out for our favor. We know the God that we are going to serve is going to turn things out for our greater good. So in the midst of all of this turbulence or bumpy roads or whatever it is that you're on, I had to get on here to encourage you like God did me, and just let you know that your smooth road is coming. And in the midst of all the bad things that's taking off or going off around you, and you feel like you can't get a break, or you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, you are so close to a smooth road. You are so close to being exactly where God had destined you to be at to begin with. You're so close to getting your dreams fulfilled and meeting your purpose and growing closer to God. Whatever it is that you're pursuing or going after today, I am here to encourage you that your smooth road is coming. And how do we appreciate when the smooth road is there? Eventually, when we get on that smooth road, or we get on our predestined road, or we get on the road God has for us, how often can we sit here and rejoice in the bumpy things, rejoice in the bad things, rejoice in the hurtful things that really changed our character in the moment? Never again would I look at a bumpy road the same. Never again would I look at a trial the same. Never again would I look at a situation that was sent to destroy me the same. I am looking and changing my heart posture to think, okay, God, what are you trying to teach me in this moment? Okay, God, what is coming after me in this moment that is going to try to stop me from reaching where you're calling me to be? God, what is happening in this moment? How can I change? How can I change in the middle of this bumpy road? How can this bumpy road change my heart posture? So when I reach where you are taking me, when I reach that smooth road, how can I be more grateful? How can I be more appreciative, God, when this thing is finally going into my favor, when this thing is finally working out the way I hoped for or prayed for? And so God spoke that to me, y'all, and I just was like, if God has allowed you to enter a bumpy path, if God has allowed certain things to reach you, if certain things are just taking off and you're just not understanding why this is happening to me, how could this happen to me, I am here to maybe change your heart posture on it. Maybe that thing is trying to change your character before the smooth road comes. Maybe God is trying to get your attention before the smooth road comes. Maybe there's something that he needs to change deep on the inside of you before that smooth road comes, because it is something about experiencing hell, literally experiencing hell, and then having to come out on the other side, on the smooth side. It's like, how did I make it through that? How did that happen? It's something about God carrying you through the turbulence. It's something about carrying you through that bumpy road that just changed your heart posture for the next time. The next time I'm not going to do what I used to do. The next time I'm not going to think of this the way I need to think of it. And so next time I'm not going to let this thing tear me down. Next time I'm not going to let this thing break me. There will always be something that gets in the way of where God is calling us to be. We have to have our heart and mind postured on God at all times, so that we can really look at even breaking situations that were sent from the enemy to break us. We can even look at those situations like, God, I'm going to thank you for this, because I know that after I am done learning, taking in, growing from this situation, I know that I'm going to be better than ever before. So I'm going to praise you in this thing. I'm going to change as much as possible in this thing. I'm going to change in this thing before it changes me. I'm going to change my heart posture in this thing before this thing changes how I feel, how I love people, how I treat people, how I care for people. I'm going to change before I reach my smooth road, because I know my smooth road is coming, so I can take my time. I can suck in everything that God is trying to teach me in this moment, so I can be greater and better by the time I reach my smooth road. So I do not know who this was for, but I was like, I know I needed to share this. I know this was for somebody, because when God spoke it to me, I was like, God, you gonna do what only you can do when you can do it, because I was not looking at this bumpy road, and it's not even the literal, y'all. It's about how God uses certain things to speak to us and to make sure that we understand. And there's been so many times I've been in situations that were sent to hurt me or destroy me or break me. There were situations that were literally sent, I feel like, to take me out, and I prevailed. I got out of it. And if I could just change, if I could go back, I wouldn't go back and change it. But moving forward, I know if anything like that ever again presents itself, I'm learning as much as I can to be better. I'm learning as much as I can to come out of that thing good, clear-minded, attached to God, heart posture better than ever. And it's just like, there would never be another time I would look at a situation that was bad or evil or not of God. I would never look at a bumpy road again the same. I will never look at a bumpy road again the same. So after I reached off the bumpy road, I was like, oh God, thank you. Like, that was a lot. Like, that was a lot, God. I'm sitting here like, God, that was 25 miles an hour on a bumpy road that just would not start. Literally, my car was just, it was driving me insane. I'm like looking around trying to see if I cut through here and I cut through there. And I was like, you know what? I'm short on time. I don't even know if I cut through here, if I'm going to make it to where I need to go. And I'm saying all this and I'm complaining to him. And then finally I got off of the bumpy road, and God was like, how can you enjoy a smooth road? How can you be appreciative of a smooth road without going on a bumpy one? It's almost guaranteed, y'all. The closer that we get to where God is calling us to be, it's almost guaranteed that we are going to hit a bumpy road. It is almost guaranteed that the higher we elevate in life, that we are going to hit bumps along the road. Are you going to praise him? Are you going to be steadfast? Are you going to worship him on the bumpy road? Because you already know he's going to get you to the smooth side of the road. He's going to get you to a smooth landing, because that's the God that we serve. But can you praise him on the bumpy road? Can you be appreciative? Can you appreciate the bumpy road? Can you appreciate the bumpy road before you even reach the smooth road? Can your faith be prevailed on the bumpy road? So, like I said, I don't know who this word was for, but I know if it was a word for me, it was a word for somebody else. And no, all of my words are not for everybody. So I always say, pray about it, take it back to God. You will know if this word is for you. It hit you in your spirit. And I hope that this word was a blessing to someone. If it was for you, I want to hear from you in the comments. And if you are changing your view, and if you are coming out of some stuff, and if you are, or even if you're on the bumpy road right now, I want to hear from you in the comments. I want you to claim it over your life. Say, I am praising God. We are praising God on our bumpy road. We are praising God in that thing before we even reach the smooth road. So I'll catch y'all on the next one. I hope this word was helpful. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.